Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter trigonometry. The lessons we're going to cover today are law of sines, law of cosines, and solve a triangle. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 10 math. The chapter we're on right now is trigonometry. Let's just start with the lesson that is law of sines. So you are given the triangle. You need to calculate. You are given only one side of the triangle and two of the angles. The rest of the two sides and one angle you need to find, right? So whenever you are given one of the side and two of the angles, you have to use a law of sine. So the law of sines is r divided by sine r equals s divided by sine s, right? So this way you can calculate r. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, fine q. So you are given a triangle. You are given two of the angles and one of the side. You need to calculate the side q. So how do we calculate? You can calculate by this is you can do q divided by sine q divided by s divided by sine s, right? Because this is s. Let's just put up the values. That is q equals angle q is 143. Sine 143 equals s is 5 divided by sine 13 degrees, right? So just evaluate it for q, that is 5 times sine 143 divided by sine 13. So let me just do calculations, right? Sine 143 is 0.6018 and 0.6018 times 5 is 3.009 divided by sine 13. Sine 13 is 0.2249. So just divide, right? 3.009 divided by 0.2249. So the correct option is 13.4 degrees. Option number 2 is the correct option. That means the length of the side Q is 13.4. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? That is 13.4. Okay, so find T. That is T divided by sine T, and that equals V divided by sine v. So t you need to find, and sine t is sine 16, and then v is 12, and sine of angle v, that is 66. Evaluated for t, you have to do 12 times sine 16 divided by sine 66. So let's just solve, right? So you have to do sine 66 times 12. Sine 66, that is 0.9135 times 12, that is 10.962. And now you have to calculate sine 66. So sine 66 is 0.9135. So let's just divide 10.962 divided by, that is 0.9315. So you have to do 10.962 divided by 0.9315. So the correct option is, hold on, sine 16 times 0.2756. 0.2756 times 12 is 3 point, that is 3.3072, right? I did a mistake. 3.3072. So just divide 3.3072 divided by 0.9315. That is 3.6. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3.6, right? Okay, find f. The next one is we have to find the value of f. So let's just do calculations, right? You are given the e, right? So that is e divided by sine e, that equals f divided by sine f, right? So e is 5 divided by sine 33, and that equals f divided by sine of angle 80 degrees, right? So then f equals 5 times sine 80 divided by sine 33. So let me just do calculations, right? The correct option is 9.04. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. So you have to just put up all the values in the formula, that is g square equals e square plus f square minus 2ef cos g. Right, to just put up the values. E is 14 square, f is 13, 13 square minus 2 times 14 times 13 and cos 67. So just two calculations, you can have the length of the side g, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Solve for p. You need to find p, right? So then p equals, that is p equals q square plus r square minus 2 q r and cos of angle p, right? So let's just solve. Q square. Q is 6 square, r is 9 square minus 2, q is 6, r is 9 and cos of 137 degrees. So just two calculations, right? 6 square is 36, 9 square is 81 minus, you have to do 2 times, you have to do cos 137 degrees, you have cos 137 degrees, that is negative 0.313, right? So 0.7313 times 9 times 6 times 2, right? That is 9 times 6 times 2. That is 78.9804, right? So 81 plus 36 is 117 and minus 78.9804. So that is 38.0196. But why the calculations are not correct? Just wait, I will do the calculations again and then write down the correct option in the chat in the board, right? Let me just do calculations. I don't know what's wrong. Let's just see. Hold on, right? Oh, you need to add. You have to square root. I forgot the square root, right? You have to square root the value, right? You have 38.0 square root 38 point, but that is not again the correct one, right? The correct option is 22. Option number 1 is the correct option. That's I'm just guessing, right? Because I can't get the right answers. So you have 14. That is 14, right? Okay, let's just move on to next one. The next one is find f. Okay, let's just solve this one, right? That is then f square equals 14 square plus 38 square minus 2 times 14 times 38 times cos of 38 degrees, right? Let's just solve. So start with cos 38 degrees. That is cos of 38 degrees. That is 0.7880. 0.7880 times 14 times 10 times 2. That is 220.64. So you have to do 14 square. That is 196 plus 38 square. That is 1444. So just add and subtract 196 plus 1444, 1640 minus 220.64. That is 1419.36. Now let's just square root. Square root 1419.36. That is 37.67. I don't know what's wrong with these calculations, right? I did cos 38. Let me just see. Cos 38 is, so you just have to be careful when doing calculations, right? That is 75.36. Then you have to do calculations. That is 8.7. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? So the next one is find g, right? Let's just try. The correct option is 14.9. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. Chapter we are working on is trigonometry. The lessons we have covered today are law of sines and law of cosines. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.